Kelly. Well, he was confronted over the weekend by a group who say that they're fed up with Jimmy Flannigan calling them racist.
Yeah.
Now, this all began with a picture that was taken, I think, near police headquarters a few months ago, and involving several people were downtown. And a lot of people got together, and I don't even know who organized the picture, but there were a variety of people that ended up just getting in the picture.
That's right.
And Jimmy Flannigan thinks everybody in that picture is a bunch of racists, and he's been out there on the campaign trail saying pretty much that. Well, the video shows a member, and I think he may be the president of this group, the Wind Therapy Freedom Riders Bike Club here in town. They do a lot of prison ministry. They support police. They definitely. I'm not even sure if you'd call them a conservative organization. I've never met the folks. I've seen them talking about about their about what they want to do in this world, and how they help people. I mean, they do all kinds of charity bike rides for a variety of fundraisers.
Seems very positive.
Seems that way.
Yeah.
Well, one of their members has just got sick and tired of Jimmy Flannigan calling that group and others racist. If you disagree with Jimmy, if you disagree with him on policy issues, then you're a racist.
Well, I guess we're racist.
That's what he thinks, and that's the way he goes about his day, talking down to people. We posted this video on the Todd and Don Show Facebook page. This is Jimmy Flannigan being confronted by, I think it's Luis Rodriguez.
Yeah.
From the Wind Therapy Freedom Riders Biker Club. Get the away from me.
Is there something going on here?
Hey, look. Hold on. What's your name? What you doing?
You can direct them.
I'm asking you why you're calling us racists.
Why are you up in my face and touching my car?
Did I stutter when I asked that question?
Hey.
I'm sorry, sir. You can back up.
No.
You need to leave, and please don't touch anybody.
You're touching me.
I will file charges if you start touching people. You're already impeding my personal property.
You need to get back.
No. Why
need to leave.
You don't
The
like
event
it,
is
you're a
over.
politician.
The event
You're
is
a
over.
politician. No, 3 o'clock.
Ooh, what's your name?
Super. For what?
What's your name?
What law did I break?
You're detaining me right now, and you need to leave.
I didn't.
Then back away from my personal property.
I'll see you next Saturday and the Saturday.
Goodbye.
After that, and the Saturday
Goodbye.
After that.
Have a good one.
All right, so there you go. Now, Mayor Steve Adler's pretty upset about this.
He was physically being detained in a threatening manner by some unnamed person who was preventing the council member from closing his car.
All right, so there you go. Listen, what Jimmy had to go through pales in comparison what every police officer has to go through over the past few months dealing with protesters downtown, getting up in their face and yelling mean, hateful things. So Jimmy shouldn't be immune to protest. I don't like the fact that that guy was standing. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way. However, I totally get it. I totally understand. Jimmy Flannigan's very inflammatory in the things he's been saying about people.
Well, and listen, I agree with you. I wish that it didn't go down this way. However, how do you?
It's never pretty.
Our city council people are hiding. They hide.
They hide.
They're not out there among
Cowards.
us. Please, anybody, if you've ever seen Kassar.
Lewis, thanks for calling in this morning. Anything you want to add to the conversation about that video?
Well, thank you guys for having me on
Sure.
here. That about this, that it was on the news or on the radio. No, absolutely. You guys kind of nailed it on the head there. We don't go around picking fights or anything. We go out and we do what we can for the community. Just this Thursday, we got somebody Googled our name because they thought a veteran that they knew was going to commit suicide. And we rode out to his wife's memorial to make sure that he was befriended. He had somebody. I mean, our reputation means everything to us. I mean, people literally Google us to help save us a person's life, a stranger's life. So being called a racist to me is extremely disgusting. It's inflammatory. He had no reason to do it whatsoever. I mean, he did it just strictly for political gain. And to try to damage our reputation is ridiculous. It really is a disgusting thing. Next to a pedophile, I don't think what else that's worse that you could call me other than a racist.
What kind of response? What kind of response? I mean, how did this all end? The video cuts off. How does it all end? What was Jimmy's response to you?
Once they start saying, "Hey, we're gonna start to leave," and his field manager started moving me out of the way. We got out of the way and let him leave. And I asked him again, and he actually has another video. I don't know why he didn't play it, because he's videoing right outside his car door. And I told him, I said, be a man. Either back up the words that you said or apologize. Either way, I'm fine.
When did he say specifically? When did he call you or your organ? Was it you specifically, or you and the?
It all goes back to
group?
that picture downtown.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
It goes
right.
to that picture downtown, and he is claiming that was our event. It was a protest that we held in front of Mayor Adler's house there at the W, which, of course, now Adler's weighing in because, of course, he knows exactly who we are because I held a protest to refund the Austin Police Department. So he knows who we are. That picture right there, there's members of apparently the Proud Boys, and they're doing this OK symbol. So Jimmy Flannigan is claiming that, or it's being claimed that that's a white power symbol. I couldn't have told you the difference because I'm not a racist, so I couldn't tell you. I thought it was an OK symbol.
So your organization, your group, and your event downtown got lumped into a handful that kind of squeezed in behind the picture.
Yes. Yeah, they actually, and you can see it on our Facebook live feed, they actually run behind us and kind of get in on the very edge of the picture. So, I mean, we don't know what they're about. I can't tell you anything good or bad about them because I don't really know what the Proud Boys are about.
And in Jimmy's world, if you're against his ideas, then you must be a racist.
Oh, yeah, it seems like that.
Had you previously tried to contact Jimmy before confronting him this weekend? Had you tried to get a hold of him previously?
No. I wanted to go talk to him in person because he was having a political campaign that was open to the public. He didn't seem to like that somebody came and didn't have his same views. But that's not my fault. As a politician, you put yourself out there.
Yeah, the WTFrs, WAND Therapy Freedom Riders, kind of a play on words there, a group of individuals from all backgrounds brought together by passion, purpose, and spirituality. We're not known as a traditional motorcycle club or anything like that. We're a social riding club with open membership. We are supporters of those that protect us, the military, law enforcement, and first responders. It's important to tell your story before Jimmy Flannigan does.
And here's the weird part, and I hate that CBS Austin didn't play this yesterday. Jimmy Flannigan is claiming that OK symbol is the whole basis behind, us being racist, whatever candidates were in that picture. Everybody in that picture is a racist.
He does the same thing in his own video. He holds up the OK sign in his own video that was recording.
Yep, I have it on our Twitter feed at WTFrs, and he does it right in my face.
Yeah. Well,
I'm like,
I think he's getting a little nervous about possibly losing this re-election. I think he's starting to squirm a little bit.
I think so too. And at this point, I've asked him for an apology. One of his own voters has even asked, "Why don't you just call the man and talk and find out what the issues are?" Yeah. And if he was to do something like that and just be a grown up and be a man about it, I would actually drop this whole thing. I wouldn't even sue him. But at this point, my reputation.
Yeah, your reputation of the whole club. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, we've worked very hard for the last less than 2 years that we've been around to do a lot of good in the community. But if anybody knows us and knows anything about us, we don't back down. We don't pick a fight, but we don't back down. Gotcha. I mean, Antifa found out about it when Mike Ramos Brigade came and did a Blue Lives Don't Matter against us. We won't pick the fight, but once you pick it, it's on.
Lewis, man, I appreciate you calling in this morning. Thank you very much, man. Keep in touch.
Absolutely.
That you're talking about, where the photo was taken. I wasn't where. Yeah, I'm glad that Lewis called in because I met him at the event. So the event was organized by several organizations. It wasn't just theirs, and we were all labeled as racist in spite by our city leaders, which is completely unacceptable. And the group actually was very diverse, which is hysterical. So we're just lumped into a big group and told that we're all racist. And I just think that our city leaders are
cowards.
Taking this. Well, frankly, this, and it's not just the city leaders; it's the mainstream media as well.
Yeah.
After all of that, no one reached out to any of these organizations and said, "Hey,